Wait. Did you hear that? That is the sound of the internet exploding. If you thought the Gen 5 competition had settled down, you are dead wrong. Something crazy is happening this January 2026, and honestly, nobody expected it to happen this fast. Who would have thought? Amidst the onslaught of new groups debuting every week, one name is climbing up. Not just climbing, but crashing into the global search charts. Yes, we are talking about Rami from BABYMONSTER. Are you ready? Rami has been officially crowned as the 8th most searched Gen 5 idol on Google for the month of January. Let that sink in for a second. She beat out big names that we thought would dominate forever. What actually happened? Why did everyone suddenly start typing the name Rami into their search bars? Is this the beginning of a new era? Or is there a secret behind these nonsensical spikes in numbers? Don't go anywhere, because today we are going to dissect exactly why the world is so obsessed with Haram, also known as Rami. Stay tuned, because this is getting juicy. Okay, K-popers, let's talk numbers, but not the boring kind. January 2026 has just ended and the search volume data is out. In the list of the top 10 most searched Gen 5 idols, we see familiar faces. There's Wonhee from Illit, there's Hanbin from ZB1, but at the 8th position, boom, Rami. Why is this such a big deal? Chingu, BABYMONSTER has just gone through some intense times. From hiatus rumors to speculation about the group's future, Rami has proven that she is an unstoppable force. The writing style of netizens on X and Korean communities like Pan is getting really hot. Many are saying, Rami is finally getting the recognition she deserves, or her visuals and vocals are totally illegal. Imagine, in a month where many big groups made comebacks, Rami's name remained consistent at the top. This isn't just about luck, it's about star power. Do you feel it? Rami's aura lately has been totally different. She has main vocal vibes mixed with high-fashion visuals. It is no wonder that even non-fans are starting to get curious, asking, who is this girl with the iconic hair and a voice that could shatter glass? Now, the question is, what triggered this? Why was January Rami's month? First, we have to talk about the song Really Like You. Guys, this B-side track from the Drip album suddenly had a resurgence, meaning it rose back to the surface. Why? Because of a TikTok challenge started by fans that then exploded organically. And guess who became the face of this challenge? Rami. Rami's vocals in the high note section of that song truly became an earworm for everyone. Netizens started making compilations titled Rami Eating CDs for Breakfast, and boom, those videos were watched millions of times overnight. But it's not just about the music, bestie. Rami's visuals this January are on a different level. Remember her viral photos when she was caught on camera at a luxury brand event? Netizens said she has very strong YG DNA, half fierce, half elegant. Many said she is the successor to Blackpink Rose's vibe, but with her own unique vocal color. Rami's nose bridge, Rami's stage presence, Rami's vocals, everything became trending keywords on X. There was even a meme saying January 2026 isn't a new month, it's Rami month. And honestly, we're not even mad about it. Now, let's get into a topic that is a bit controversial but fun to discuss. Is Rami worthy of the title 5th Gen It Girl? In the international community, this debate is at its peak. Fans of other groups might say, hey, wait a minute, my idol is also successful. But you cannot argue with the data. Being number 8 on the global search list in the middle of a 5th Gen competition that is a total bloodbath is no small feat. Rami has the complete package. She isn't just a visual who can only stand there and look pretty. She's a main vocal with techniques recognized by music experts. In Korea itself, Rami's name is frequently appearing in discussions about the best vocals of the new generation. And we know ourselves, if the Korean public has fallen in love with someone's voice, the path to becoming an it girl is wide open. Many fans are very emotional about this. I have supported Rami since the last evaluation days. Seeing her now in the top 8 of global searches makes me want to cry, wrote a fan in the comment section. This proves that Rami has an incredibly strong, loyal fan base. They don't just stream, they fight to ensure their idol stays relevant. However, there are also skeptics. Some netizens say, this is just a momentary trend because of one viral video. Well, we will see. But in my personal opinion, if you have talent as big as Rami's, you won't be a one-hit wonder. She's the type of idol where the more you dig, the more talent appears. She's a goldmine, guys. So, what is the next step for our vocal queen? After occupying the 8th most searched spot in January, everyone's eyes are on February and beyond. There are rumors circulating among industry insiders, remember this is still speculation, that Youngji Entertainment will give Rami more solo exposure. Will we see Rami on the cover of Vogue magazine, or will there be a surprising collaboration with an international artist? Considering BABYMONSTER has a crazy global reach, the possibilities are limitless. One thing is for sure, BABYMONSTER as a group is on the rise, and Rami is one of its main engines. If this momentum is maintained, it's not impossible that by the end of the year, she could rise to the top 3. Imagine that! Whatever happens, we are all here to support her, right? Because honestly, the K-pop industry needs more talent like Rami, someone who can sing with her soul and perform like a runway model at the same time. Total package. What do you think, Chingu? Were you one of the millions of people who typed Rami into Google this past January? And in your opinion, what makes Rami so different from other 5th-gen idols? Write your thoughts in the comments section below. I really want to know if you are Team Rami, It Girl, or if you have another favorite in Gen 5. Don't forget to have a healthy debate in the comments.
But the rabbit hole goes even deeper than just search metrics and viral dance challenges, as the true weight of Rami's ascent lies in the shifting tectonic plates of the K-pop industry itself. If January was the spark, then the ensuing weeks have been a total forest fire of discourse, forcing every major entertainment agency to rethink what a 5th-generation star actually looks like. We aren't just looking at a popular idol, we are witnessing the birth of a blueprint that combines the traditional vocal prowess of 2nd-generation legends with the high-concept visual storytelling of the modern era. To understand why Rami hit the number 8 spot globally, we have to look at the power of the unexpected ace factor. Historically, YG entertainment groups have been marketed through a collective swag or a unified group identity, but Rami is breaking that mold by establishing a distinct individual brand that feels almost independent of her group's massive shadow. In January, the analytics showed a massive spike in searches originating from North America and Western Europe, regions that are notoriously difficult to crack for newer idols. This suggests that Rami's appeal isn't just limited to the core K-pop demographic. She is successfully crossing over into the general pop culture consciousness, attracting people who might not even know what BABYMONSTER stands for yet. This global curiosity is largely fueled by her vocal color, which many industry vocal coaches are now calling a generational anomaly. While the current trend in K-pop favors easy listening and airy, light vocals that blend into synthesized beats, Rami's voice is grounded, soulful, and technically dense. When she performs, she isn't just hitting notes, she is manipulating resonance and texture in a way that reminds fans of vocal powerhouses like Park Bom or Lee Hi, yet with a modern, sharper edge. This distinction is vital because it provides a sense of prestige to her brand. In an era where anyone can be an idol, Rami stands as a reminder that elite talent is still the ultimate currency. Beyond the technicalities, we have to discuss the Rami effect on digital fashion platforms. In January, Pinterest and Instagram saw a 400% increase in searches for Rami-inspired outfits, specifically focusing on her ability to mix street chic with high-end luxury. This is where the IT girl transition becomes undeniable. An IT girl isn't just someone people like, she is someone people want to emulate. When Rami wears a specific accessory or styles her hair in a certain way, it doesn't just stay a fashion choice, it becomes a digital trend. This level of influence is usually reserved for veterans with 5 or 6 years in the industry, yet Rami has achieved this in the blink of an eye. The discourse on Korean community sites like The Q and Nate Pan has also taken a fascinating turn. Initially, there was skepticism regarding whether BABYMONSTER could live up to the legacy of their seniors, but Rami has effectively silenced the critics. Netizens are now focusing on her stage presence maturity, noting that she possesses a calm confidence that prevents her from looking like a rookie. This psychological connection with the audience is what converts a casual searcher into a dedicated fan. When people search for her, they find more than just a pretty face. They find a series of high-quality performances that justify the hype. This retention rate of new fans is what pushed her into the top 10 most searched list and kept her there for the entire month. Furthermore, we must consider the strategic timing of her content releases. YG's decision to release raw vocal behind-the-scenes footage during the first week of January was a masterstroke in digital marketing. It provided the receipts that the internet loves. In a landscape often plagued by accusations of lip-syncing or heavy pitch correction, Rami's raw vocals acted as a shield and a sword for her fanbase. It gave them the ammunition to defend her against detractors and the content to share with skeptics. This organic spread of proof content is a primary driver of search engine algorithms, as it creates a web of high-engagement links that Google prioritizes. As we look toward the future, the implications of Rami's 8th place ranking are massive for BABYMONSTER's upcoming world tour. Promoters and venue organizers look at these search metrics to determine where demand is highest. The fact that Rami is a top-searched individual means that the group now has multiple anchors to pull in audiences. It's no longer about the brand name of the company, it's about the individual magnetism of the members. Rami is proving to be a stan attractor of the highest order, bringing in diverse crowds who are drawn to her specific mix of talent and aura. However, with great fame comes the inevitable pressure of the sophomore slump, or the scrutiny of the public eye. The challenge for Rami and her team in the coming months will be to sustain this momentum without overexposure. The K-pop industry is littered with stars who burned bright for a month and then faded. But Rami feels different. There's a sense of longevity in her trajectory because her foundation is built on skill rather than just a viral meme. She isn't a product of a lucky moment. She is the result of years of rigorous training meeting the perfect cultural zeitgeist. The IT girl debate will likely continue to rage on social media, but perhaps we're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Rami isn't just the next IT girl, maybe she's the first of a new category altogether, a power idol who refuses to choose between being a fashion icon and a vocal powerhouse. As the 5th generation continues to evolve, the standards are being raised, and Rami is holding the bar. She has become the benchmark against which all future debuts will be measured. If you can't sing like Rami and you don't have the search volume of Rami, can you even claim to be a top-tier rookie? In conclusion, the data from January 2026 isn't just a collection of numbers, it's a manifesto. It tells us that the audience is hungry for authenticity, for skill, and for a star who feels both untouchable and incredibly relatable. Rami has managed to bridge that gap. Whether she's laughing in a behind-the-scenes vlog or delivering a soul-crushing high note on a grand stage, she remains the most compelling figure of her generation. The world is watching, the internet is searching, and Rami is just getting started. This is the era of the vocal queen, and we are all just lucky to be witnessing it in real time. What do you think is the secret ingredient to Rami's massive success? Is it her undeniable talent, her striking visuals, or just that it factor that can't be explained? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and never miss a beat on the biggest stories in K-pop, make sure to follow our page and share this article with your fellow fans. Let's keep the conversation going. Who do you think will challenge Rami for the top spot next month? Stay tuned.